wanted to do was play my new dribble bar at 8 o'clock today. It's 5:30 on 4 loads. It's a pipe broken and a pipe block. I'm really troubled. Good morning everyone. If you have not already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, ring notifications on my videos. Tuesday, Friday, and the odd occasion we do a Sunday video. What is going on today? A lot of stuff going on behind me. Ignore it, or don't ignore it if you've already seen it. I was meant to start this job this morning just after breakfast, 9:30. It's now 11:45. We had some stuff going on, nothing major, just some beef to go into the shop. Did like the silo sheet over there, gave some young stock some grub, and moved some young stock. So like, we've had good jobs, it's been productive, it's not been issues, it just saves me do them tomorrow. So what we're going on today? The new dribble bar. I've been very looking forward to this. You're gonna go, why are you leaving the farm if you're going muck spreading without the tanker? And that, my friends, is a fantastic question. Well, we were chopping grass and my godmother's son wanted to borrow my tank so he needs to move some slurry. So I was like, you can take it, leave it in your yard, our yard's busy enough. So he did take it, he did leave it in his yard, and I'm just going to go pick it up now. So that's why that's gone on there. Let's go get it and spread some muck. It's about to rain as well, so the dribble bar, that is amazing and fantastic, everything we want. And there's a couple of worries I've got with the dribble bar. I'll explain that as I get on, but I want to get picked up, I want to get going, I want to get my first load out. Let's do that. Well look, she's there. So we're full. Take the pipe off, that would help. Spread some slurry with a drill bar. There must be a plane flying for BAE Systems because they're quite close to us. My drone won't go up. Well, it says I'm not allowed to fly my drone up. It just means I can concentrate on actually doing my first load. I'd have loved to see my first load on drone and see it happen, but we can do it in another field. I get this first load done, get my head around it. Yeah, so if BAE are flying the plane or doing something, it's wet conditions today, so they might be practicing for, I've no idea. They won't let you get your drone up. I've got a special code that Jack helped me with to have my drone open for around me. That's no problem. It's just I can't fly it when BAE are flying their aircrafts, which 100% makes sense. Dumping the dribble bar out. Then I'm going to start this off at 6k and see how I get on. We'll turn it to macerate but not turn it on yet. There we go. Forward. Right, oh, full whack 6k. There we go. So first load, I think I've got my macerator the wrong way around. I don't know if that is a possible. He said you can't get it wrong way around. It doesn't seem to be doing the job that it's meant to be doing. So I'm going to switch the spools around on the black one. I'm tempted to do on this one. It's definitely done. Let me load up again, I'll try again. You can see where I got it wrong last time. I'm not perfect, okay? Definitely not. Learning. Third time run, I've got it right. So now what we're going to do is turn the macerator off. Shut that off. Macerator off. Turn her up. There we go. Actually, cooking on gas now. Spreading some muck makes me feel happy when skies are grey. Doing better. But I couldn't get this macerator to keep working. I was like, why? Because some of the pipes not working. And obviously because the macerator is stuck and there's loads of pipes. The whole thing about the macerator is to turn around and open the pipes continuously. Sorted it now though. It's a little bit thicker. What does that do? I'm just going to speed up a little bit. Oh, there's a problem with the slurry tower. Seems to be always a problem though. The only problem with having drum bar, you can really see how straight or not straight your lines are. That's it. If you've got thicker muck, because a lot of people are telling me when it is thick, it will be thick, and you'll leave marks. Maybe just speed up a little bit. Surely it won't be as bad. have you found, Andrew?
Out your waste bag.
So we're back, and my tanking thought the door was broken. I don't know if you heard, but I thought the door was broken, but the door wasn't broken. Dad's checked it. What was happened is it's stuck. So it's not so thick. It's when it was thick, there's probably a chunk in there that's just holding it back and suction everything. And obviously Andrew smashed this pipe this afternoon, which is no bother, it happens. You do realise it's stuck in here a bit. Have you tried turning it off and giving it one suck? Are you gonna blow it? I've not got my tripod with me, so I'm trying my best here. Still stuck in here. All I wanted to do was play my new dribble bar at 8 o'clock today. It's 5:30 from 4 loads. It's a pipe broken and a pipe blocked. Gotta love farming at Thames. It's great. At least everyone has a good time. Everyone's got a smile on their face. I'm really troubled. I found them. See that? So we can fill up from there then, really? It'll actually be quicker because we'll be trying to push it up. It was filling a lot quicker than filling from... Yeah. Oh, give it a go. Right, I'll go help Luke. Let me know how you get on. If we're green when you come back, you know you've unblocked it. Yeah. That's something to it. And they have got it going. I've been doing some stuff inside. Matley came with this jetted it up. So the blockage there, was it? Yeah, just the other side of that. And now it's gone.
Oh, that looks good.
Well, better than it did yesterday. It was cleaner yesterday, but cheers, Matt.
No worries, you're welcome.
Yeah, I missed that, but
right.
You kind of get the point.
I'm afraid to say, you just have to scratch a bit and let it go the way.
Yeah, you're not filling up from... Oh, yeah. Go for breakfast. I'm going to sort my life out.
Your 20s are for spending hours and hours pretending we have plans and we have places we should visit, but everybody knows your 20s are for wasting time. 'Cause you could be with anyone you wanted, you could take that job they offered and move down by the ocean, but I love the way when it's under mine. I don't want to take the world for granted while I'm still trying to understand it. The more I live, I am convinced everyone just wants to be in love.
We're back. I haven't really done a lot of slurrying. It's been a bit of a nightmare. I'll explain that when I'm filled up. So the man who works with me just said, oh, you can put a splash plate on as well. And you can, so all you do is, that needs dropping down. Change this pipe here, it's just on a quick release coupling, put it in there, which we've had to do. So I've had a bit of a nightmare. You would have seen a little bit of tanking, probably not loads. I've wanted to get on a little bit. We've had an issue with that. The other issue that we had, it just wasn't working right. And I was like, why is it not working right? I rung Ben from Master and I was like, it's not working right. I feel like it's just taking ages. It's blowing off all the time. He said, what you can do, turn it off obviously. Take this out into the macerator, see if there's a hole there. And the cone, I was like, looked at it, didn't really feel much. It's got a stone collector there. It's like, what is going on? I was like pulling my hair out. It sucked up a bit of plastic and there was a bit of plastic guttering, probably from something going on here, and it smashed into there. Very annoying. And it wasn't doing it right. So it was coming out really, really slowly, which was good for the ground, but not good for someone who wants to get on a bit. And it just took ages to empty. Sorted that out, found that issue, easy to do. Sounds like it's half good that found that issue, because you learn about it and you learn where problems can occur I just wanted to get on with the slurry though, and I had a nightmare filling up over there. You'll see in a minute. It's messy as anything because unfortunately Andrew picked through the pipe. He just caught it by accident. He's fixed it. He's put some, what's it called? Stuff you put on boat and race cars. He knows loads about race cars, Andrew, which we'll get into one day. So not started off too well. But what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna, next couple of days, is just tank the field over the road, and that's all I'm doing because we're gonna get onto our second first cut very, very soon. And I want to put loads of slurry on there because it's not had a lot of slurry. Really feed it with more, a bit of a long cart. So we'll do that in a week or two. Foils are going to come and fix our tank. They're mad busy chopping grass, so it's worked out quite well. We put a bit on, we put a till on, and grass is really growing really nicely. So we're going to get this on the next 24 hours and then leave the field, shut it up, it'll be okay. I'm not putting it on a high rate, putting it on quite quickly. Dad's telling me to put on a bit more. I just don't want the muck to come through. A lot of you don't know, tanking is my, that was loud, it's my favourite job. And because it was, I wouldn't say more difficult, because I was having a couple of issues, it was becoming not my favourite job. So I've been filming a lot. We're going to film now. I'm going to take this load. Don't look, can't look, you can't see it, not allowed. Loads of stuff going on at the moment, and we can keep you surprised at the end. Saying that, I hit this really badly on the mowing video. Some of you would have seen it. I am trying to tank over our main road at 3:30, and if you know, it's a nightmare. Just not got used to that yet. PTO is going on, it was off, don't need them, and macerator on. Ah, sugar, no, I'm not going to do that. Another issue, I'll explain in a minute. Oh, try again, eh? Open up. Macerator on. There we go. Right, so what I just did then, which I learned last week as well, which was definitely a shocker. I learned I'm a really cool guy. No, is that in this tractor has 5 settings of how the hydraulic works. And my setting was to say 3, so it means you can't put constant pressure on. And I was like, why is this tractor not letting me put constant pressure on? Obviously I dump an X, Y, and Z, and like if I worked it to plus and minus, it would work. And I was like, why is this not working? I was getting a little bit mad with it. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. I'm gonna go about 5k. And then I was absolutely pulling my hair out. So I had to ring Ross, who sorts out the case. I was like, what's going on, Ross? I don't get it. What am I doing wrong? Oh, Dad, Tom, this is how you do it. This is what you were doing wrong. The macerator was working, but I had a piece of plastic in it, and I was wondering why it wasn't working properly. The tanker, sucking up at a different spot. It was just difficult going. I was getting really fed up with it. That's why we didn't film. But I'm going now. I've got it. I know my levers. I know how everything's working, and everything seems to be going well. So that's what we like. Happy Tom is more exciting Tom. So you can see what's going on here. We'll have a look behind. So it's just putting the slurry on. Nice and softly. This slurry is not too thick. It's thick enough. What I was conscious about chatting before, with a dribble bar you can put it on a bit too much, and then it can come back in your silage ground next time. So that's why I was travelling at quite a pace. I was actually travelling about 7.5k. I'm now down to 4.5. I put aircon on a bit on. 4.5, 5k. A bit more of a higher rate on. We're going better, and I'm getting used to it, and I know how it's working. I've probably done about 15, 16 loads. We've dropped the top of the tower. We can't see the grass as much. We can still see it, I know. But I've got a bit of tanking to do in the next 24 hours. Get it on, do a good job, and make some grass grow. It would be interesting to see if it comes back in the grass, because that's what a lot of people have been telling me it will do, which I hope it doesn't do, but it might do. Who knows? Wide angle PTO, gotta love it. It's just blowing out the ends like it would do when you were thinking. So we're going to take pump off, macerator off, let it just blow out, and lift her up. As easy as that. He says it just took a lot of thinking to start with. Now I've got the thinking and I've used my brain. I'd like to think we're kind of doing a good job. Hope so. Right, I'll show you how I've been loading up beforehand. Let's get some slurry out. This is a really good way of doing it, but the only problem is it sucks on. The good way of doing it is it sucks in, and the pressure from that is technically filling this up really fast. The bad thing is, get full of slurry in there. So that slurry just can't get anywhere. You've got to tip it there when you've shut this off. I'll explain in a minute, but it's just messy.
I've just spoke to Nick Oily to come in the morning and mix it. So I said, well, no, we don't need it. He said, don't take it much down, more than a foot or so down. Because he says, you know, it mix better near the top. I'll do it, innit?
Just do it the way you're doing it. See that? Gross.
What do you mean, Dad? Tip it there.
You normally a reception pit, it normally goes back into the pipe, I imagine. This is where it broke it. It got what's that stuff called again?
Fiberglass.
Fiberglass. You can never put this back into there because of the amount of pressure. We are going to get it stirred. Nick Oil said he could come tomorrow, but he said there's no point because we're going to do that other crop.
Yeah.
Right, let's get another load out. One not dropping slurry. Interesting. Not enough pressure maybe. So whilst we're here, this is what it leaves. A little mark like that just kind of soaks into the ground. You don't have the ammonia as much, so the smell, and it should be better for the environment and the land. Just could do with a little bit of rain. See, it's a little bit patchy. The sward is not as good, but the grass was big in here. Right, let's try again. Goes. Yeah, we're still missing that line. There must be something in the macerator, which I'll have a look at later on. It's just I wanted to get this done, this field finished, slurry on, because we are going to be wanting to mow it. I don't want the slurry to come back. It has been a bit difficult tanking this time. Just getting used to the tanker and the dribble bar, sucking it from the side where we never do, and we were just making a mess. Like I say, I just want to open the macerator up, which I'll do after lunch, and just see what was in that. I'm going to guess it's just one of the holes we installed. Figure out which one it is, poke it through, put my hand in. Can't wait, it's going to be great. Look at that line. What would be interesting though, ooh, sharp turn here. Yeah, I'm still making a mistake. I'll get used to it and I'll get the hang of it. That glass eye is worth its weight in gold. Conclusion, dribble bar, I like it, it's good. It's got a couple of things that I need to sort out myself. Sort out that pipe, get into the macerator, see what's going on there. It just takes a lot of thinking about. Next time when I'm tanking, I'll be able to tank from my own reception pit, so that would work so much better. I don't have that to think about. But there is definitely less smell, in my personal opinion. You can still smell stuff. Do not believe that when using the dribble bar, there'll be no smell. There is still a smell, but it's probably not as bad, I don't think. Like them guys here haven't said, oh, it stinks, or no one said it stinks around here. Normally when you start spreading muck, especially when it's thick, people start complaining that it smells quite bad. A couple of teething problems, and probably more myself than anything. If I was driving this when I first started tanking, I think it would have blown my brain a little bit. There's a big routine. After you've nailed the routine, it's all good. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Just need to sort out this, make sure the macerator works. But I wasn't stopping. I'm ready for lunch. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Bye.